BS.
BS.
And please report that. I don't believe that. That's I know all the people that were with me, okay? They were at my meetings. They're all Trump supporters, okay?
Mm-hmm. But did you realize that you guys were in communication electronically with Russians?
Not me. I don't know.
You were posting stuff on the Facebook.
Hillary Clinton was, and so was all her bandits.
Some of the stuff that you were in charge of the Facebook account, right? You were posting and reposting almost word for word the information that was coming out of this internet research agency in St. Petersburg.
No.
You don't believe that?
Nope. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Here now, Guy Benson, political editor at townhall.com and a Fox News contributor. Guy, I mean, you can't make this up. This poor woman, she's like, I went to a Trump rally with everybody I knew. It was all my friends. And he's, interrogating her as if she was, some complicit spy.
Look, that particular CNN correspondent does some good work, but in this case, you're an experienced journalist, Martha. I'm sitting here, I'm watching that clip, I watched it earlier, I went to journalism school, I'm trying to figure out what is the news value of sending a reporter to a woman's house. For what purpose? To say, well, you joined some group or republished some political content that came from a Russia troll farm, so you and your friends who supported Trump anyway went to this event, and therefore what? I don't understand what the point is.
Well, I guess next they'll be
gotcha?
showing up at Michael Moore's house and, everybody else who was part of this stuff.
Right, because people on the left got duped or got sucked into these Russian accounts who were just trying to stoke tensions and flames, did so successfully in some cases, not terribly successfully in most cases. And as you said, Michael Moore went to some rally that apparently the Russians were behind. Are they going to be barging into his house or knocking down his door saying, did you know that you were in cahoots with the Russians? No, he hated Trump and wanted Trump to lose. Michael Moore was not, some Russian plant. That woman outside her house was not a Russian plant. No one believes that, and I just don't, for the life of me, understand why naming and shaming, and they named her, a private citizen, for just getting involved politically, unwittingly perhaps involved with the Russian government, serves any journalistic purpose, but it has reportedly resulted in a bunch of threats by left-wing people to this lady who simply engaged in the political process. This one's kind of baffling.
Yeah. I mean, she clearly did not deserve that, and whoever handed out that assignment, somebody should have said, wait, does this really make sense, what we're doing here? Because that's,
by the way,
as any good reporter has the right to ask. Yeah, quickly,
I'm one of these people who believes that it's important to get to the bottom of what the Russians did in our election, and taking people away and journalists away from that task for this sort of adventure, to me, is odd.
But what part of it in this is a cover-up? What, you saying that's not true, or what?
The Russians, I don't care if they were involved or not. That to me is the least important thing.
But they were involved with you. Did you guys know that?
They weren't involved with us. Just make sure that you report it correctly, that,
But you guys were involved with being patriotic, right?
Very, very patriotic, but not...
Being Patriotic was the group that contacted and helped organize some of these activities that you posted on your own Facebook account.
Those were legitimate.
Those were Russians.
They were not Russians. I don't go with the Russians.
That group was Russian.
I have nothing to do with the Russians.
Well, apparently you did.
No.
Maybe you didn't know it, but you did.
When you're talking like this, I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Well, I'm talking what's based on
Those people that were with me were all Trump supporters. Very, very much so.
And all apparently following the direction of groups that were associated with Russians who were actually infiltrated.
BS. And please report that. I don't believe that. That's bullshit. I know all the people that were with me, okay? They were at my meetings. They're all Trump supporters, okay?
Mm-hmm. But did you realize that you guys were in communication electronically with Russians?
Not me. I don't know.
You were posting stuff on the Facebook.
Hillary Clinton was, and so was all her bandits.
Some of the stuff that you were in charge of the Facebook account, right? You were posting and reposting almost word for word the information that was coming out of this internet research agency in St. Petersburg.
No.
You don't believe that?
Nope. It's bullshit. Thank you.
Well, there you go.